Let's see if we have the new plane or the old plane. Okay, so now we've left. Going towards the airport. The entire family's here to drop me off. Before leaving India, we get to experience the amazing Delhi traffic.
The amazing under elevate.
Yes, in this amazing car. The traffic isn't that bad. But still, I won't be missing this traffic. So we've reached the airport. Bye. Bye.
Have a safe journey.
Counter A2C. Alright guys, boarding and checking, everything done. Surprisingly, the immigration didn't take long. I think I'm just gonna connect to Wi-Fi now. Then maybe head towards it. So our gate number is 15. So I have to go straight. So they have a vending machine, got some water and a drink. Also at this Haldiram kiosk right next to my gate is. Thought I'll just get something to eat. Okay, let's go now towards our gates. Okay, done. So this is the first time I'm traveling with the morning flight. So new flight timings that Air India has introduced. So yeah, let's see how the new flight is, new time. Let's see if we have the new plane or the old plane. There it is, our plane, the Boeing 777.
Unfortunately, my screen wasn't working, but thankfully I downloaded some movies on my phone, so I will be watching those. So for snacks, we got some crunchy corn and a choice of your drink. I got Sprite. And soon after, we also got our first meal. I opted for vegetarian and got rice, dal and sabzi with corns and some dessert. I also got coffee with milk and sugar. For the second meal, the dessert was my favorite part. There was also roti, chole and patty. I wish my screen was working, but I was able to see where we are on these smaller screens. Right before landing, we got a drink and then we also got a sandwich. I got the veg sandwich. And soon after, it was almost time to land.
Early arrival in Toronto. Welcome to Pearson International Airport, where the local time is 8:18 p.m. and the outside temperature is 0 degrees Celsius. Please remain in your designated seat until the seatbelt sign is.
I was seated in the back of the plane, and as I'm getting off, I can see many screens are not working, so there is definitely an issue with the screens.
Hi guys, arrived at Pearson. It's around like 9:30 right now. Flight is on time, but getting out of the plane took a bit longer. Now I'm just walking towards the arrivals, then get our bags and head back. Okay, talking about the flight experience, a lot of things were not as good as the last time when I was coming from Toronto to Delhi. First off, it was an old plane.
To compare both planes, let's talk about the interior first. The older planes, you can see the seats are kind of worn off, the colors are very dated compared to the newer planes where you can see they have a fresh seat cover, it's way cleaner, and overall you just have a better impression the moment you step in. The blanket, the pillows, everything was great, and even the smallest thing like the branded headphones made a huge difference. Business class in these older planes do look very comfy, but again look very outdated compared to the newer planes where you can see you have those new red covers. They give that modern look and something that Air India truly needs. The bathroom in both planes are very similar, so not a lot of change there. I've heard some complaints about cleanliness, but that might be an issue of a long haul flight. Let's talk about a common frustrating experience with the older planes. The screen's not working. But comparing that to the newer planes, all the screens were working and they had so many entertainment options, and this makes a huge difference. Food-wise, in the older planes, the packaging felt pretty basic, and honestly I wasn't a huge fan of the meal options either. It's kind of hit or miss, but the new setup, way better packaging, feels fresh, and the food itself also tasted better overall. Drinks and snacks were pretty much the same in both old and new plane, and they tasted really good.
But still, I guess for this flight, the only positive thing they had was a direct route. There was less turbulence and we arrived and departed on time. The experience from Toronto to Delhi was definitely a better one.
Air India is definitely heading into a very exciting direction. The Tata takeover seems like a fresh start. The new look is modern, the vibe is better, and we can't wait to see all the Boeing 777s upgraded. And in no time, Air India will be back to being something we can all be proud of.